Hello, I can be heard. So, welcome everyone. This is now officially the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival 2021. It has kicked off this week and it is very exciting. As you'll all know, we have over 50 shows which will be part of the festival over the next few weeks. There's tons of workshops. You can find the full list at www.extremes.tv. But enough of my plugging for now, because it's a very important show that we've got here. You've just seen him if you're watching live. He was just on Extreme Improv XStreamed. This is DB Frick with Welcome Back to America. DB, the show and the floor is now yours.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you can see me, but it looks like I can only see Dave on the screen right now. I'm really sorry. It looks like DB had to leave for a moment. I apologize. I am a Popinocchio. I am Pinocchio's cousin. Geppetto's actually also my uncle. He made me first, and I am not as good when my nose don't grow. When I lie, something else will grow, if you know what I mean. So yes, I'm really sorry about the DB not being able to be here right now, but hopefully he will be able to make it. What I do have for you is a little story about my life. I don't know if some of you know this, but I kind of fell into some hard times recently. I got married. And if you remember, I married an olive wood bowl who she was beautiful. She was a very nice bowl, but she was made of really good olive wood. But I dropped her and broke her. And it was the saddest thing. It was so sad. I dropped her and she cracked. And so I lost her. And then I went into I did a lot of pills. I had a lot of pills I did. And I was also drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot, but I'm not drinking as much anymore. And but I have some good news. I met someone else. Yes. Just recently, after I came out, I went to a therapy for a little while, did a few months of therapy, and I met someone else. And a chopping board. I met this chopping board that I met. And I wanted you all to meet her because I am in love again. And I am so happy to be with her because she's the most important thing I have in my life. I really understand how important love is now and how important it is to be careful with love. Like I dropped the olive wood bowl and oh no. What? Oh God. Oh no! I dropped her again! No! Why? It's so sad. I don't know. I'm gonna go back into drinking and taking pills. I'm gonna go and get the drink. I'm gonna drink myself to death now. I can't do it. I'm gonna go back into the pills. I'm gonna take a set of pills. Now, I can't do it anymore. It's so sad. To my olive bowl and my chopping board wife, I killed them both. I don't think I can do it anymore. I think I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it. I'm going to hang myself on my own rope. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up here. I'm going to climb up here, and I'm going to hang myself on my own rope. That's what I'm going to... Hey everybody, I'm back. I think I'll be able to do the show. I think. Oh God. Oh God, no. Popo. Why? Why, Popo? I was only gone for a few minutes. Why did you end it? This is so sad. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta try to revive Popo. I gotta bring Popo back. This is loser, Popo. Oh, hello, everybody. I'm back. Popo, you're alive. It's so good to see you alive. I thought we lost you forever, Popo. Oh, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better than ever. You know what? What is that watch on your arm right there? Oh, this thing? Oh, I got it so I could watch my steps. Oh, what is that? A fat bit? Because you're fat. You think that's funny, Popo? Well, you know what? You're going back up. No, I was just a joking. No, I was just a joking. I'm leaving you there for the whole show now. He's going to hang there and dangle, Popo. Yeah, he's gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry, everybody. I had to rush to change. I'm sorry about that. I apologize for any abuse that may have been incurred during that you've seen. I apologize if anybody's been triggered. I'm really sorry. I thought I was going to be on time, but I apologize. But thank you for coming to. This is Welcome Back to America. Welcome Back to America is a show that is celebrating its 1-year anniversary in 2 weeks. We've had 40 episodes in the past year out of Strong Island Television. And we're very proud of these shows. I try to create a National Lampoon meets Mad Magazine meets Newsweek kind of vibe. And I interview a lot of actors and writers and comedians and people in entertainment. And I do a lot of different things. And if you want, you can actually go on Roku. If you have Roku, you can go on Roku. For those of you who know what Roku is a place that has apps. It's kind of like a phone, but bigger. And if you download Strong Island Entertainment, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a Strong Island Entertainment right there. It's right next to Netflix. Netflix, oh, that's iHeartRadio. It's right next to Netflix on the other side. So Strong Island Entertainment, if I click on that, you can go further into the rabbit hole. And then on Strong Island, they also have a radio network, a records network, a film network, and concerts that they also play. And they go live very often. If you go to Strong Island Television, you can see my show right there. I don't know if you can, but I'll click on that, and I have about 40 different shows. Like right here, maybe you can see this. I recently interviewed the senior editor of Mad Magazine, who was nice enough to come down and chat about what it was like to work there over the years. And that's me and him chatting away on the show.
Requirements at all. It's been 4 years.
We actually went to the same college, it turned out. I went to Adelphi University, and so did he, which was crazy. But we did a top 10 Indiana Jones titles. So we were talking about, because they haven't come up with a title for the new Indiana Jones movie yet. So we're talking Indiana Jones titles. And I pitched about 10 of them to him. And a few of them were as such, Indiana Jones and the Early Bird Breakfast at Denny's. That was one of my favorites. Indiana Jones and the really hard AARP meeting. Indiana Jones and I have to get to the doctor late. That kind of stuff. You know, Indiana Jones old jokes. Because he's going to be 80 years old when Indiana Jones comes out. And that is crazy. That is crazy. So, yeah, you can watch shows on Roku. I'm not going to push you through that. But I wanted to show everybody how to do it if they wanted to see it. So there it is. There's about 40 different shows. I've interviewed people like Jackie Martling, who was Howard Stern's head writer for very long. He was on the show. And Billy Miro, who was on Howard Stern. And this Joe Raiola from Mad Magazine. And I try, and I'm always trying to interview interesting people who have a lot to say, especially people who have a lot to say in comedy. And it's always a fun interview. Now what I'm going to do, this is a little something that we do on Welcome Back to America. I bought myself a New York Post today. The New York Post right here. And I haven't opened up this New York Post. In fact, between you and me, I haven't opened up a New York Post in 10 years. I didn't even know where to go to get a newspaper. I went to 3 stores, like, you don't have newspapers? Yeah, we don't have newspapers anymore. You're a discount store. Nope, they don't have newspapers. I had to go to 3 places to get this. $2. It's cost me $2 to be funny for you. Front page. We have thrown up our hands and we have surrendered our city. Don't give up on New York City. I don't know that you go into New York City, it's not like anyone's given up on anything. No one's given up on New York City. There's just less tourists there because people aren't really allowed to travel much, or they're spending their money in different places. And Britney Spears made the front paper again, too. How is it almost more than 23 years later, I think Hit Me Baby One More Time came out in 99, 23 years later, she's still making news. She's still in Britney Spears. She wins a chance that she can have her own lawyer and sue her dad, which, by the way, her dad had to allow her to get that lawyer. So she had to be allowed to get a lawyer to sue her dad. I guess her dad picked out the lawyer, too. Who knows? Let's open up the paper and see. Let's see what's going on. Twins match, doubles dating, twins dating. I always think that's weird. That comes out in the news a lot. That, like, have you ever heard stories of, like, twins who were separated at birth and then 40 years later meet and they've married, like, the same kind of people and have the same kind of kids and have the same kind of job? I mean, this stuff goes on with twins. I don't have a twin. If I did have a twin, though, he'd be a villain and he'd have a mustache and a little goatee, because that's how I roll. But if we got, let's see what else we got. We got to find page 6. Page 6 always says the interesting stuff. The Vax of Life for City. The Vax of Life. That's their clever title. Instead of the Facts of Life, the Vax of Life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the Vax of Life. Apparently there's 8,300 fewer deaths this year than last year in New York City. Well, that's nice. Fewer deaths is always better than more death. Unless you're at war with someone, then you want there to be a lot of deaths on the other side. At least that's my understanding of war. That's how. Oh, the lottery, the Powerball lottery, the numbers were 51, 57, 62, 65, 79, and the Powerball number was 1. So there you go. For those of you, if anybody won that out there. Oh, Sharon Stone's in the news. She's someone who keeps on coming up in the news. Every time I read about Sharon Stone, it's because they're talking about her vagina again. They're always talking about Sharon Stone's vagina when she showed it in Basic Instinct, and that she was fooled then, and the director told her she had to take off her underwear for the shot. I've had directors tell me that too, and I've always been okay with it. I knew what they were doing. But she still, what was that movie? That must have been like 1988 or 89 or 90. That's like 30 years ago. She's still talking about her vagina and how her vagina was shown in that movie. But she's looking pretty good. That's a really nice dress. There's flowers all over it. It actually looks really stupid. It's a really, really stupid effing dress. Let's see what else we got in here. We got, Demi Moore? Is that Demi Moore? Oh my God. Talk about ghost. She could haunt me any day. She's like 85 years old. I don't know how she does it. Demi Moore is incredible. She really is a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Oh, we don't want the real estate section? That's useless. Oh, and here we are, of course, Anthony Bourdain. I think his 2-year or 1-year anniversary of his death. He's got some documentary coming out. And I always liked Anthony Bourdain. I can't really say anything funny or mean about him other than I don't think he killed himself. I think someone else killed him, or it was like an accident. Oh, Leona Helmsley's in the news. I don't know if anybody remembers Leona Helmsley. This is very New York American news, but Leona Helmsley was sort of a 1970s and 80s real estate icon, much like Donald Trump magnates in that world. She really sort of inherited a lot of it from her husband, but apparently she was the queen of mean. It even said rich bitch on the New York Post many, many years ago. So I mean, there's that. And Afghanistan, they're evacuating Afghanistan after 20 years. America is going to leave. We're going to leave. Apparently, there's so much hoopla, and it's so awful, and they're having such a tough time getting everyone out, and things are being stolen. There's a lot of fraud going on, but we're just going to leave. And the Taliban's already starting to take over again. And it's like, oh, all right. I mean, what else was going to happen? If we didn't take over the land, what was going to happen? And we really just wanted their opium in Afghanistan. They grow a lot of opium. I don't know if you know that, but that's part of the deal. What else we got going on? Of course, John McAfee. I don't know if you remember John McAfee in the news. John McAfee, the guy who McAfee antivirus died a few weeks ago, and said before he died that if he died during there would be really strange things were going to start happening after he died. And then that condominium in Miami fell, and people say that it was because of him. Probably not. That's stupid. I thought that maybe the New York Post would have a lot more interesting things to say, but they don't. They don't really. Here's a nice cartoon about help wanted. Help wanted, and there's no jobs though. There's help wanted, but there's no one working. So they're actually asking the people who want to eat dinner if they want to be their own waiter. That's funny. It's funny because it's true. That's most of the news. I was hoping there would be something more random and more interesting. Maybe I need not to get the New York Post next time, but we can go into sports. People like sports, right? I hate sports. I hate all sports, all of it. It stems from being forced into everything as a kid. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer, tennis, you name it. I was forced into it. It got to the point in Little League when I was playing. I was so bad at it, the coach wanted me to take one for the team. He wanted me to lean into the ball and get hit by it. The weird thing about it, it was bowling. So I'd go home with like 6 or 7 bruises several months out of the year. But that was fine because when my father came home from work drunk, he'd think he already beat me and go straight to bed. And that made that easier. I always found it hard to sit through sporting events. That's usually 4 hours of your day. And generally there's a lot of travel on each side because you're going to a stadium that's far away in some distant land. If I want to see the Mets, it's only really a half an hour away. But with traffic, it's 2 hours. And every time there's a Mets or Yankees game, there is traffic. But without traffic, it would only take a half an hour to get there. So fuck sports. Sports is a burden. I was happy when sports was gone. And I'm glad England lost. I hope you all heard that. Yeah, everybody watching. Everybody watching in England. I'm glad England lost. Because sports is stupid. And soccer's stupid. It's all stupid to me. It's like this whole paper is just stupid. Mets. They have nothing to be happy about, the Mets. They lose all the time. That's all they do. They're there to lose. I don't know why this guy's so happy. He shouldn't be happy. He's a Met. I wouldn't be happy if I was a Met. That would mean I'd have to play baseball all day. And then I'd be shit. I'm not really good at this. And that's the kind of thing that I would switch bodies with some baseball player, some stupid Freaky Friday thing like that. And I think I'm going to sing a song for you guys now, as we are 2/3 of the way through this detriment to society that is the half an hour that Welcome Back to America that I am doing on Extreme Improv today. Let's go back to the beginning, back, and that's how you get out. If you just press the back button. Roku's the best. They have so few buttons. Look how few buttons there are on this. Look how many buttons are on this. There's about 6 times as many buttons as there are on this. It's so stupid. There's nothing I hate more than stupid. I don't know if I've mentioned that. This is actually kind of, I screwed up again. Damn it. It's always the wrong button. There's too many buttons. How can you be expected to press the right ones all the time? I mean, I want to advertise the show. I wouldn't want you to not remember what you're watching. Most of you are probably drunk at home, passed out, fighting with your girlfriends, fighting with your wives, fighting with your puppies. and such. Here we go. Welcome back to America. If you want to know where that comes from something Jackie Gleason said. Jackie Gleason in the 1950s used to say, well, welcome to America on The Jackie Gleason Show. So I took that and brought it and made it more modern because Jackie Gleason was always one of my favorites in comedy. And I recently actually went to the Friars Club, which is a comedy mecca in the world. It's in the past, it's not as important as it used to be, and arguably important is subjective, but it had a lot of comedians would go there and become members. And they recently had to close because of the pandemic, and they reopened. And I went inside, and they still only represent comedy before 1950. Like it's pictures of Jerry Lewis and Frank Sinatra and Jackie Gleason and Al Lewis and Joe Lewis. And it's just like, and not one black person. The only two women were Lucille Ball and Barbra Streisand. And I thought to myself, if they want to come into the now, they really have to embrace comedy from the last 70 years. If they don't, it will fail, or they'll only get old white to work there, which, there's a lot of money in there. I hear there's a lot of money in being an old white man. I don't know if anyone agrees with me. Send me a post, carrier pigeon, something like that. I take all forms of mail. I also take Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and anything else you need me to download to get money from you. I will download it. I will learn how to use it. Bought an NFT. I don't know what it is, but I bought an NFT. It's a piece of artwork. It's a digital piece of artwork that I own now and nobody else can use. And it's for a TV show, but I have no understanding of cryptocurrency or NFTs or anything like that. I don't understand anything, like ever, when it comes to money or numbers, and once you throw numbers in there. And I think of myself as an incredibly intelligent person, and someone who's incredibly intelligent would say that too. But I've always been bad at math. I can do quick estimations, but it's like I'm waiting for an answer or waiting for someone to be like, oh, that's okay, Dan. That's okay. 2 + 2 is 5, right? Doesn't matter. Numbers don't even really exist. All the money that we have is just a number inside of a computer. So if you can grasp that, then you can have the world is yours. You can have anything. I said I was going to sing a couple of songs, and I'm going to do a rap song now. And this song is about being poor. Okay. I ain't got no dough, but I got my camera. I got my Sam piece, so believe that I'll be slamming going all night, cause I got the stamina. You can ask Tabitha, Lisa, or Angela. Dollar to my name, dollar to my name. Ain't got nothing but $1 to my name. It's the blame game. Checking out my pockets makes me go insane. My mama tells me go get a job. How to do that when I'm 3/4 Slav? You know all about my pocket being vacant, wallet being flat, refrigerator vacant. You can take me home because I'm yours for the taking. And I like my women like my drinks well shaken. Sitting at a grill, mad, illin' and chillin'. On a date, all alone, salad bars fillin'. Dollar in my pocket, billion down for million. Sneaking a cotillion, hot up on the ceiling. Now, in the major production of this song, this is when the second graders start singing, hey, big spender. And they do a chorus of that. I'll be at the dollar store, filling up my basket, poor till the day I die, lying in a casket. I'm short and I'm hunting Bob Cratchit. And where that brother Tiny Timmy's got my jacket. I'm at the bus stop and the driver keeps going. The $1.25 fare's got me rolling. Driver sees my face and knows I'm a degenerate. I steal from old ladies, how else would I pay the rent? I don't need a job, I need a rich lady. Tired of the bread without the butter and the gravy. Here lies the problem, I'm just lazy. I just be the brother taking candy from the baby. I pop the top, but ain't got no drop the cop. The food here's slop, favorite movie's hop. Chris's gun's a prop, Rupert use a mop, and some California crop. They say Helen Killer, stop. I'm Helen Killer. Rap name, Helen Killer. In my last few minutes here, and I can't believe I've made it through this long, I would like to take the time to let you know Welcome Back to America shows every Monday night on Strong Island Television, Strong Island Entertainment. We're out on Long Island in Massapequa, not too far from Manhattan. And the next show coming up this Monday, we're doing game shows. We do a theme each week. We've done comedy duos. We've gone to cities that most people like, Utah, and we talk to people all over the world. But this week we're doing game shows and the history of game shows and talking about our favorite game shows. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's this Monday at 10. Welcome Back to America with DB Frick and the Not Quite Ready for Jihad players, and my co-host Millie Michaels and my producer Bobby Lacera, who all deserve a lot of credit for the amazing opportunity it is to do this show for the last year. And I can't believe that it's been a whole year and I've done 40 episodes, 40 one-hour episodes, segments, different episodes, going out to different places. We're going to museums. We've done improv. I've had people on Extreme. Thank you, Extreme. Thank you, David Brustansky, for having me do this. It was a lot of fun and a real honor to open up your festival. And I don't know if you can hear the banging upstairs, but now there's banging coming from upstairs. It's definitely not me, because I'm right here now, and there's no one else here. So, from Welcome Back to America, this is DB Frick. Thank you for your time today. I really had a lot of fun chatting nonstop without any breaks or stammering, really. I can't believe I didn't stammer. Just like amazed. So, yeah, David, thanks for having me on, and this is Welcome Back to America. Give it back to Extreme and stay for the Geek Battle, which is coming up in like 3 minutes. That's going to be coming up in 3 minutes. Yay. Thank you. Yeah, Helen Killer. I actually have an album. If you go to Reverb and look up A Name I Call Myself, that's a rap group, a rap album from 2011. Yeah, I will.